after Christmas, and I wanted to show you what I got. I'm trying out new lighting. I'm learned from Gina to get daylight. I just looked at it. Daylight fluorescent bulb, and I color balanced with fluorescent on my camera. So we'll see if this is close to color. Yippee! The Microdelivery peel from Philosophy. You put on the scrubby part and rub that on, and lightly, don't scratch your skin. And then you put on the other part, the bottle, and it's fluid and it bubbles up a little bit, and it doesn't hurt. I mean, it doesn't feel hot or anything, but some work gloves for when I'm out with machinery or horses and it's cold or they're fierce and you don't want rope burn. It's leather, it's like a suede, and it's really soft inside. They're my favorite. I should show you my old ones that are worn out. Got holes in the thumbs, hole in the index finger. Oh, really cool thing husband gets, and he always remembers, and I don't kind of have to ask. My daughter kind of reminds for me. I got a one European facial from a lady on the island that gives wonderful facials. I like it when she extracts, but she hasn't had to do that since I got my Mia. And you get a scalp massage and a shoulder and neck massage, and it's wonderful. You guys can ever afford or get a facial massage, because I'm a little bit shy about body massages, but the facials are wonderful, and I think we're ready to move to more fun stuff too. My sister, as you saw in previous videos, hates makeup, so I always make her get makeup for me. Well, this year we went down and visited her for her birthday, and she was gonna order, because they didn't have it at the counter, from Chanel, the Bronze Universal. It's called Soleil de something or something de Soleil. They never had it. Her little note says they not ever get that stuff in that you wanted. I'm on the waiting list, and I called 3 times, so we'd get this instead. So we have nicknames for each other. Asked the lady, the sales lady, and she remembered everything that I just looked at almost. One of the things that I kind of really wanted, and then I've seen other people on YouTube using it, and I want it more, because the more I see it on YouTube, the more I want it. And there was no way I was going to pay $34 or $39 for an eyelash curler. Guess what? She got it for me. So now if I do tutorials, I can go, yes, I use Chanel all the time. But it's so fun, and I can hear there's probably a little extra pad for it. And she was so cute. She folded up the box because it didn't fit in this little mailing box that she sent. And so she knows I want all of everything, so she sent the box. And of course I figured out how to put it together. So she got me the 2 eyeliners. And we all know what black looks like, so I'll open the black shimmer. What the oh look, it has the little Chanel logo on the little flap that you open up. And the little paper insert inside has drawings how to use the little sharpener that must be with it. The sales lady told me to take the black, and I think she was doing the tight line, and no, I know she was doing the eyeliner in that, and she says once it sets, it stays on better than any other liner she knows of, and so she uses that all the time. And then this black shimmer, she says to use on the lower, and now I can't remember if she meant waterline or right underneath the lashes, but she said using this is more of a metallic, kind of a black. It's lighter, so it'll be more charcoaly, and it gives it more depth or something on your eye. The last thing that she got and remembered, because it was the last thing as I was walking away from the lady, I said, how do you get all that off? After I used my Kirkland wipes, which she was aghast at, she says, no, you have to use, and she gave me a little sample, Solution Biphase Dulce Gentle Biphase Eye Makeup Remover. The boxes are so pretty. Isn't that a pretty bottle? I mean, I need to set up my vanity just so it has pretty things out. And it separates so you shake it. I was at the Linwood Mall, and the lady didn't have any Taupe Gris there, so she ordered it for me. And then I gave it to my husband to give to me, so guess what? I got a Taupe Gris. And it has a little plastic with the thing, and I know you've seen it on other. And I'll have to look and see. I feel kind of, oh God, I got a lot of those colors, but I know Chanel's going to be a different texture and blendability, and besides that, it's fun. And all this is for fun. You know, don't go broke, anybody, but It is fun. Sometimes it's nice just to save all your, I don't know, CoverGirl money and save it and save it and save it, and then get one really nice thing. And then when you put it on, you feel so fancy. You know, everybody just can see that you're wearing Chanel, and I don't know, gives you more confidence. Does me. NARS Charade. I read somewhere on the internet, Makeup Alley or somebody, and this girl with brown eyes and brown hair, of course she was probably in her 20s, was learning about makeup, but she said she just, when they recommended this, she just thought, oh, how boring. It's matte, it's just, you know, boring colors. But she put it on and she went, whoa, Tammy, you better check this out. It's kind of another dirty apricot, but more pink than Nepal, and a lavender, and you won't see it, but because I swatched this once when and see lots of ands. So they're right there. But so this is Charade. I wore it 2 days in a row. I don't like to wear stuff 2 days in a row. This was pretty. I got Surabaya. I saw it on Miss Hannah G, and I love it. So that's the Surabaya. I only saw it on the NARS website. I got you remember that I got the Meteorites when I was in Canada, but I gave it to my husband because it was so expensive that I let him give it to me for Christmas because he spoils me. He just lets me get stuff. I try to stay in budget, of some kind of budget. Anyway, little metal tin, and I got the number Tint Beige 02. And you pop off the top, and you have to smell it. It does remind me of grandmother's back when I was a kid, so that was in the 50s, so they probably went back to the 30s with their makeup. Got the soft little not fallout, but puff of, anyway, lots of little colors. He says take the brush in it, swirl it, and then all over your face after you're finished with your foundation, and it adds a finished glow. When he says you've used it for a while, a bunch of the powder of it, you know, grinding against each other, will collect at the bottom, and what you do is you don't put the little puff in, but you put the lid on, turn it upside down, tap, tap, and then take the top off and take your brush and swirl it in the lid. I thought that was a great idea. I think that was JJ. I think that was his name. It was a double name like that up at the Bay in Victoria, downtown. Okay. Now I'm really going to clean my hands because the piece de resistance is coming. Thank you, Daisynation, I think, for showing me this gorgeous purse. I coveted it ever since. It was so hard to get a hold of. I got the Pippa bag, and I will do a video of me changing into this purse so you'll see, but it came with a bag that you can store it. It's the Modalu. I had to call London because what was happening to their website, it was sold out in an hour when I first found it finally back up, because this color is so, you know, thank you Pippa. It was called the Bristol, but after Pippa bought it, they changed the name. And it has a shoulder strap that's still kind of attached with a little plastic deal in here. It's got pockets and zippers. And I'll go through all that because this will make the video too long, but zippers everywhere. It was just organized the way I wanted to be organized. Well, anyway, it was up in an hour and I couldn't get it. And they emailed me and said it'll come back up in two weeks. So in 2 weeks I went up and went on their website, and their website died because everybody went on it trying to order it. And you could put a black one in your bag and you couldn't, you know, nobody wanted black, we want the shark. And so I just kept playing with it, and the site was so slow. After 4 hours, it popped up and I got it. And I did my credit card. My credit card went through fine internationally because I was afraid that was going to screw up. It's not available again until January, so I was so lucky. And I'm just, you know, I took a picture of me opening it in the morning, and I'm afraid to use it. I love it so much, but you know, that's what I got it for. And it wasn't a ridiculous price. It was just a little bit ridiculous price. Subscribe, comment. I love you guys. I wish you the very best of New Year and all the very best. I love you. Bye-bye.